Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna get started on a little bit more of the table, and I've got another little thing I'm gonna do. I need to first off, I've got to cut everything down to size, and that's where I'm gonna leave the table at for today. But because I'm cutting everything down to size, or the reason why I gotta cut everything down to size right now is because I need a piece of this wood, these log pieces, these fence post logs. I need a piece of it to make a mallet, so when I go to put all this stuff together, I'm not beating on it with a solid metal hammer and marring this stuff up. The wooden mallet will keep from marring it up. So I'm going to cut everything down to size, and then we'll get started on building the mallet. So stay with me. Pretty interesting video here. I know it's not a whole lot. I'm probably gonna just gonna high speed it all the way through it till I get to the mallet, and then explain what I did here, my measurements and all that as soon as I'm done cutting it all. So just bear with me. Alright guys, so that's pretty much that. We've got it cut up. I've cut a piece for the mallet. Pardon me, it's hot out here. It's humid. Now, the only reason it's humid here in Texas is because we've just got a pretty good rainstorm, so it's humid. There's a nice breeze, but you don't get it very often. Anyways, back to what I was working on. I have cut 4 pieces at 27.5, which are my legs, I believe. That's these here on this end. And I've cut 4 pieces at 22.5, and those are my stretchers. I've also cut 1 piece at 48 inches. That's the piece that goes from one end to the other to hold it all together. Like I said, I only need 1, so yeah. And I probably didn't need 2 of these or 4 of these. I probably could have got away with 1, or just 2. I mean, 1 on each end. But I had the material, so I went ahead and cut it just to be on the safe side. I've also got a piece of scrap back here that's left over. It's probably 3.5 feet or so. So that's pretty much it. And in the process, I've got a couple of little chunks here to make some smaller mallets. The one I'm building today is this one. This is 8 inches long. I'm going to drill a hole right in the middle, and then I'm going to take a pretty good chunk of my dowel rod here and make a handle. This is a 1-inch dowel rod, perfect for a handle. These are just rough, thrown together mallets because I need something to beat on this without marring it up with a regular hammer. I've done this before with regular metal hammers, but I've always messed the wood up doing it. I'm trying not to on this one. So I'm gonna make some mallets. Might as well. I got the material, and it's not that hard to deal with. So let's get to it, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright guys, so I'm going to get started here with this. Like I said, these are the pieces for the base. Excuse me for a minute. Okay, I'm back. My box fan fell over. Had to pick it up. Anyways, like I was saying, these are the pieces for the base of the table. We will, on the next video, we will start cutting the tendons on the end of these and putting the holes in the legs, so that way we can start putting the base together. That's going to be a very long process. It's going to take me a few days to actually do it all because it takes a while to cut this stuff. And it's hot outside. I don't have AC in my garage. I have to open the windows to do it, in the cool parts of the day. So, for my next 4 days off, that's what I'm going to do. So, as for today, we're going to get busy here. I'm going to find the center of this 8-inch piece, which is a little off because I cut with a sawzall. You can't make it square. So I got to find where it says 8 inches for me, which is probably right about there. I'm going to mark 4 inches. And I got a mosquito. Gotcha. Anyway, so I don't know if y'all can see that, but I have marked my 4 inches there. And I don't know if y'all can see that. Anyways, so now we're going to find the center here. Now all I'm going to do is just basically draw a line from one end to the other. And that's pretty much going to be my center. You make a cross. Looks fairly centered to me. It'll work for what I'm doing. Like I said, nothing fancy. Now, to drill this hole, I've got a 1-inch Forstner bit. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's a 1-inch Forstner bit. We're going to put it in my drill. Change out my other one there. Now, Fan fell over again. Give me just a second here. I don't understand why you keep falling over, damn it. The wind's not blowing that hard to knock it over, so I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, back to what we were doing. I'm going to try to keep this as level as possible. Line it up on my freaking hole, on my mark here. And then try to drill all the way through this piece of wood. Well, that was almost all the way through. I don't have enough depth. Doesn't. See if I can gain a little bit more depth here. I'm going to go out to the edge of this thing. Hopefully I don't lose my bit here. We'll see. Okay, well, ow, that's hot. I do have a 1-inch pedal bit. We'll use it to finish this out, I hope. I haven't used this thing in forever, so we'll see if it's still sharp enough. So we'll see. Actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in my other drill, my impact driver, because it'll drill better. Alright, now, I'm going to pick my fan back up again, so bear with me. I'm not getting enough breeze to this shop for this to be doing this, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, this fan's back up. Like I said, I don't understand why it's doing that. There's not enough breeze through the shop right now to be blowing my fan over, so it makes no sense. I gotta clean my glasses here. I got sweat bands on them. Alright, now I can see again. Alright, drink water here and we'll get back to it. Okay, so now, bad part about using the paddle bit is it splits the wood. But I'm not worried about it. It's just a makeshift throw together mallet, so that way I can have something to beat on the wood with. And it's at a bit of an angle, which is fine. It'll work. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Although it's a little looser than I'd like, but some glue will handle that. So now I got to figure out what length of handle I want here. Okay, so what I need to do. Alright, be right back here in just a minute. Alright guys, so we're back. Now, while off screen, I made a little wedge, or off camera I should say, made a wedge to go in the end of this, and I've decided on a length for the handle from the base here to my mark is going to be 12 inches. So we're going to bring it out here. I'm going to hack it off with the hand. I think I'm going to use my little coping saw so it don't splinter it up too bad. No worry, guys. Seriously. Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Be right back. Okay, guys. My stepson, my fiance and stepson are at the store. They're wanting to know if I wanted anything. So, either way, I'm good. Now let's get back to this. And there's that. After it's all glued and everything, that'll pretty much be what it'll look like. The only difference is this won't be as long. So, little, not exactly square, but for what I'm using it for, it'll work great. So we're beating these pieces together. So I'm gonna try to get this out. So see if I can get this wedge out now. And we're going to get a little glue on this. Get it put together real quick. Hopefully my clamps are long enough here. I hope. Why not? Nope. So I got another little trick that we'll do, and you've seen me use it a few times already. We're going to use the ratchet straps. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get it all glued together. Actually, really, I shouldn't need to do anything but let it sit. I think that's what I'm going to do after I get it glued together and get the wedge put in it. We'll just let it sit and glue up. When I come back on the next video, when I come back for all this, we'll finish this up and call it good. Alrighty, I think that'll do it. Okay. So, okay, I want to thank you all for joining me on this episode. I know it wasn't much to look at, but I needed to make this anyways because I got to have it before I put all that together. And this is going to come in that much more handier. Like I said, I know this ain't square here. I don't have a drill press, so I can't get a square shot up and down line. I'm working on getting tools, guys. Don't worry. Trust me, there's going to be a video coming in the future of me getting a buttload of tools, and you'll like it. So, right now, this is the hammer. This will do what I need it to do. I'm probably going to go ahead and off screen, probably make a few more, so I have some smaller ones to work with. Just so I can have a nice small assortment of hammers here. I do have a little tiny chunk left over here, but I don't really think I'm going to do anything with it. I don't know, might make a candle holder out of it or something, I don't know. But this is it. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you again on the next one. And remember, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.